Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X Hard Mode. Me, Choco Billy. Let's go heal. Everyone's in pretty good condition given the fact that we had used no items. I recall the fingers, tentacles, whatever you want to call them, tendrils, having more health. Or I seem to call them regenerating? Either way, that wasn't so bad. On to Kilika Temple.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die.
Yeah.
Maybe Sin carries them through time. Like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Serject, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu,
Why do you guys like
and
Lulu?
Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Best to steer clear of Lulu entirely, I think. Always like the design of this temple. Looks kind of like an airship. And by airship I mean like Final Fantasy standards of airship. Yeah, prepare to meet probably the biggest douchebags in the game. Anyone else? Nope, okay. Yeah. Do enjoy the song though.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals!
And that is why I always play to win when it gets to the
We'll
Blitzball,
beat
because
them. We have to.
such
You know
grade
that
A
too?
douchebags.
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
Yeah.
But Serject was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Ject. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Keeping him alive in your mind. Be surprised how many of these horrible memories we hold on to, because even though they are unpleasant, they give you a degree of familiarity. There's a reason that people like drama queens and self-destructive people hang on to those things. It's the familiarity of what they're used to. And trauma. something ironic about a temple of fire being on an island in the middle of the sea. Although you can argue it's from a volcano. That is how islands are formed. I can speak. I've been doing it for at least 28 years. I say at least. I've been doing it for probably less than that, actually, because I didn't start speaking as soon as I was born. I love this kid. Just keeps him running, just pushing through his friend. Anything? So yeah, I believe this version of the Hymn of the Faith is slightly different to the Valfor one. This one, the female voice sounds slightly more prevalent. I thought it was more male focused. I may be wrong. I think it might be Bahamut's one, actually. Spoilers. Oh no! Sorry, I spoiled that Bahamut's in a Final Fantasy game. Fun fact, Bahamut's first appearance was in Final Fantasy 1 and he wasn't a summon, because summons weren't introduced until Final Fantasy 3? By 3, I mean 3, not actually 6 in America. Oh yeah, also we can do this. Yeah, you press X or square or whatever. You can scout, blitzball scout people. And these guys are clearly of the killer beasts. And we may actually need to do a reasonable amount of blitzballing to gain items for
Let
battle.
Wakka's prayers be heard.
Which would be, you know, kind of fun.
I think Wakka needs to do a little more praying.
I love a way to have to have faith in your friend's
Lord
abilities.
O'Holland, guide our feet.
Oh man. So yeah, every time we pray, it kind of boosts Wakka's perception of us, which, as I mentioned before, means he's more likely to sit with us on the bike later.
A summoner, are you?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High
And
Summoner
this is my
Brass's
guardian,
daughter.
Kebab.
That's quite a name to live up to. My.
Everyone's a
And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
I only have as many
It's that really
guardians as
janky
there are
nodding
people
animation.
I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
Not how I
You
would have
do
phrased
what
it,
you
but
want, Bartello, we're leaving.
A guardian is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me?
I don't know. Can't you
What's
tell
she
from the
smiling
pose?
about?
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the cloister of
Gotta have
tribes.
faith.
Kamari, Wakka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
Nah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
A nice little telling point there is that Lulu says you're not a guardian yet.
Soon, like
She
tomorrow
knows,
soon, I bet.
before even Yuna knows, that Yuna's going to ask her to be a guardian. It's a nice little touch. Little touches like that make the narrative nice. Come on. There we go.
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right? Hey, wait!
I think what kind of confused me is that the Guardians...
Hey! What's the big idea?
The Cloister Trials is really meant to be for the summoner,
Just
right?
a little game.
Huh?
And it's only through circumstance that Tidus finds himself in a position where he has to solve the trials himself. But really, I assume the trials are meant to be for the summoners.
Really bad.
So the Guardians, I don't know if they're meant to help or not. But, surely it'd make more sense for the Guardians to actually stand at the entrance to stop people from coming through. Interfering, you know? Alright, let's go.
Only guardians allowed. And I'm sure no guardian. Well, I guess it's too late now.
That's not true at all. You could have turned back and just taken the lift back up. Alright. Trying to dig up some old memories here. So this is the Killicosphere. And it sets things on fire. What fun. And take it away. I want to take it. Now it is literally just a process of trial and error. Can you push this? You can. I hate it already. I hate the trials where we have to push the stupid things. Yeah, it's gonna open that door in it. Yep. No? Alright then. Apologies for all of you that have done this 1,000 times over and know it like the back of your hand and screaming at the screen how to do this correctly. Yeah, I'm not going to apologise for my ignorance. Oh yeah, that's right. It burns the glyph in there and then you have to put the glyph in. Oh, I don't want to push the ball around. What? Oh. Well, what? Is it the glyph sphere I need to put in there? Almost definitely. Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna put this in a recess back here. No, because I'll set the wall on fire again, won't it? So put it there instead. I mean, this is frustrating for me to do, let alone watch. So I'm sorry, guys. Need to remember that I can walk in this game. Let's just see what happens when I put the glyph in there. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I pushed that thing all the way over here for nothing. Oh yes, a destruction sphere, that's right. And that's gonna go one of these two, isn't it? Please be this one. No? Oh, goody. Goody, goody gumdrops. Come back here. Grab that. Why can't you hold two spheres? No. Nothing, tra-la-la. Or is it, do I have to use the pedestal? Ooh, maybe it's that. Oh, but then I've got to grab that and put it on. Yes, I remember this thing coming down now. It's all coming back to me. If this uses up the destruction sphere, I'm going to be very sad. Then a hit. Good, I was worried that might start the fire back in the middle. Let me grab this. Put that in there. Please. Don't want to push it too far. Not in the room. Just a bit, please. Oh, for the love of... Can I not push it? There we are. Oh boy. Well. Oh, do I need to put... But Billy, why don't you just look at a guide? Because I don't want to. I want to make you suffer as much as I am. Yes, does that do a thing? Yeah! And that's gonna go in there. So we grab that, we put that in the little alcovey place, then we put the destruction sphere in here. And we're good. Use that to open. No, I'm not going to use that to open the door because knowing my luck, I'd use it to open the door and there'd be a cutscene start immediately and I wouldn't get the item. And I can't even use the item. That's how futile this is. I'm doing it one so that I, you know, can prove to myself that I'm not a... I can do at least some basic logic problem solving. Problem is, my version of logical problem solving is literally trial and error, but it's always the last series of events that get through. There we are. Cool. Alright, give me that sphere. I mean, after the excitement of last episode, you kind of want to take it just nice and easy, don't you? Don't want anything too exciting. No boss battles or anything. Yay! I don't think when the next boss battle is, so after here we get there. So it is kind of like a bit of a boss run.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You got Sin, then the Sin spawn,
It was done.
then
That
O2,
big
then the
muscle
Sin
head man.
spawn again.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
Consequences?
What consequences?
Yeah.
She could be excommunicated.
The chamber beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
I mean, him being here is taboo, so really, how much worse can it get?
Just wait.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
The Faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now, they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the Faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
All that in this room? So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
I always wondered, like, if two summoners call for the same summon at the same time, like, does it only go to one of them? Because there's a scene later in the game where if that had happened to Yuna, she'd be this would be a very different story, I'll say it that much. Oh. So mean, Kamari. Big blue meanie.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there, in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that Spira and Xanarkin were connected, somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Yay! Another summon to not use. Ufred. Yeah, so, it's in the Chamber of the Faith is where you can hear the different version of the Hymn of the Faith. So there, that was like a singular man singing. And now you can hear just the general. This might be called the Hum of the Faith, actually, which is like the generic temple song. I always wanted to know what it says on the label of Tidus's hood. Really annoys me. Yep. More shared experiences.
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkin behind me.
But it's not just shared experiences through they're going through the same thing, it's also living up to their...
But they were there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
Yeah, trying to play to the audience in their parents' image as well. Man, we really need a Final Fantasy
are you
Zero.
okay?
A Final Fantasy X-Zero, even.
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
I mean, it's kind of janky in the way they kind of force it in there. I don't know if that's partially due to the animations and the voice acting. And don't get me wrong, the voice acting isn't bad. But there was something, like, in reality, there was something very cathartic about just letting it out, just screaming, humming. You know, there's a reason that you have that stereotype of monks just going, you know, it is to a certain degree relaxing.
I can take care of those alone, huh?
Yeah. Get rid of Lizard Man. And water.
Anyone thirsty?
Kill. Yeah, that Lord Ochu fight was a bit of a doozy. Like, he used water in it. Just nearly killed Lulu, and then the old Sin Spawn used water, and it was fine. Did barely anything. It's me getting all worried about the Sin Spawn fight, and there's Lord Ochu blindsiding us. And that's the ironic thing, is you don't even have to do that fight.
Yeah.
Haha, you didn't even poison her. Oh, nice. Cleaved in twain. Fun internet fact. I say internet fact because I read it on the internet, so it's up to you to decide whether or not it's true or not. Mark Twain called himself as such. This is writer's name, because he used to work on logging boats in the Mississippi, and they would split the logs in twain, twixt and twain. And he liked to say he wanted Mark Twain. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't even know where Mark Twain's from, so probably not true at all. Right. Time for boat journey number 2. There's also a shop here. They only sell armor and weapons and stuff. Really annoying they put a treasure chest there that we can't use. 62. So yeah, we're going to get a fair amount of money for... So that was all what we got from Besaid Temple. 637. And the red armlet, which is a really good armor to have early on, and that's about half our money. So at least we're gonna be rolling in dough. I'm not gonna sell it yet, though. I'm gonna sell it when I sell it once I actually start buying stuff. Yeah, let's get this.
Off to Luca at last.
Show on the water.
The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
I always like the Killer Beasts. Had to be part of any of the Final Fantasy X Final Fantasy X Blitzball teams. I think the Beasts would be my guys to go to. Also, for those of you that play the Final Fantasy TCG, I always thought that'd be like a really cool, I don't know, maybe they could do a starter deck or something like that, or a dual starter deck, and they could be all of the Blitzball teams, and all of them have their perfect assigned element. So you've got the Besaid Aurochs would be wind, because of the fact that Veilfor obviously is from that island. Kilika would be fire, because of, you know, that's where Ifrit's from. The Guado people, just the Guados, I can't remember what they're called now. They could be thunder, because they're next to the Thunder Plains. There is what are they called? The Albed team. They could be earth, because of home is in a desert, so that kind of works for that. And Luca Goers could be water, because, you know, that's kind of the home to all of the Blitzball games, and it is surrounded by water, and Blitzball is played in water, so yeah. There's not enough for every element, unfortunately. Unless I'm missing some teams. I don't think I am. Yeah. And you know, there's, I think, 5 members to a team. So you'd have enough for, like, a couple of backups. Maybe the keepers could always be the backup. And then the rest could be forwards. And then you have the summon of the appropriate element from their temple. Though Luca doesn't actually have a temple now I think about it. I mean, there isn't. Is there even a water summon in this game? There's no Leviathan, I'm pretty certain. Huh. I just realised that. So much of this game is focused on water, yet there's no water summon. Or am I just being dense? Because you are. Good. Alright. Next episode, we make our way to Luca. Hopefully no more interruptions from Sin.